first step to creating your wealth is always based on the principle of spending less than you earn. And I know it sounds simple, but it's not. Let's be real, it's not. Hubby and I have been on this journey for the 13 years that we've been married, and it really has been a learning process. So the way it generally works is that you get your pay at the beginning of the pay period, and straight away out come the bills, out come the groceries, out comes the housing, and then if you've got kids, they're likely to come and take the rest of it. But then your friends ring up and they want to invite you out to the movies. You know you've got no money left, but you really don't want to say no. So that's when you pull out the credit card or you dip into your savings. And before you know it, you're spending more than you earn. Step number 1, you've heard it before, cut up the credit cards. Apparently 20% of us pay off our credit card at the end of each month. We were never that 20%. Tip number 2 was to turn off the online redraw facility. We would pay extra off our mortgage, but then as soon as we wanted to do something and there was no money left, we'd just go and take it back off the loan and we would never get ahead. The third tip is to set up a budget and then track your spending to make sure that it's working. Don't be disappointed if it takes a couple of months to fine-tune the budget. And a secret I've discovered is that any bill you can pay by BPay, they give you that customer reference number and you can make payments whenever you like. So for us, we worked out what our annual bill was and then we divided it into our pay frequency, which is fortnightly. So we make fortnightly payments on all those bills. We don't get any big yucky bills anymore. Flip side is also that you don't have a big amount of cash sitting there tempting you to spend it. And the fourth tip is to put your savings with a totally different banking institution than the one you use for your regular banking. And the debit card that you get, hide that in the top drawer rather than your wallet. This will help to reduce spontaneous spending. For instance, it takes 3 working days for me to transfer money from my savings account to my regular spending account. That's usually enough time for me to slow down and think about if I actually want to spend that money. The goal in all of this is that we would A, not spend more than we earn by racking up debts or dipping into our savings, and then B, actually have a little bit left at the end of each pay period. Because that is the first step on our journey towards financial freedom.